Hi everyone, this is Dennis B, and this is another Raptor Recommends, and this table here is Nautilus Remake. This is another Magic Pixel remake table of the original Zachariah Nautilus table. Um, Again, in terms of my recommendations, I have a lot of remake tables in my recommends because these are just a kind of series of tables that I really enjoy. They are very simple. A lot of them have very open play fields, and a lot of them are set up like this, where you've got very straightforward. You've got ramps, you've got orbits, you've got ball capture holes. It's just very simple, straightforward pinball stuff. So these are tables that I really like, and Nautilus being one of them. This one here has a very cool and very easy to achieve multi-ball, where you're just locking the ball there, and as soon as you get that multi-ball going, you're hitting ramps and getting your jackpots and super jackpots, and it just ramps up really quick. And of course, you've got your modes over here, where again, if you can get all these spiral targets, get your start mode, you start the modes over here, and the modes are very simple, straightforward stuff. It's hit pop bumpers, hit ramps, things like that. So this is another table highly recommend. At the time of recording this, these tables are 70% off. You can get them for on the 4KP, they're $2.40 each. Very worth it. So I highly recommend grabbing this. So I will shut up and stop extolling the virtues of the table, and I'll show you a little bit of gameplay so you can kind of take a look at it and make a decision for yourself on whether this is something that interests you. See, trying to get those spiral targets is tough, especially the ones that are really low. And like most of these remake tables, you've got basically your three flippers, two flippers at the two of your main flippers, and then you've got one flipper for a crossing shot. In this particular case, it's up here in that mini play field up top to get it into the whole score. If you look at some of the later Magic Pixel Deluxe tables, you'll see that they went a little flipper crazy. And if you're like me, and I think a lot of folks are, it's too overwhelming when you've got a table with like 8 flippers on it. You like simple and straightforward. And simple and straightforward can be very fun. Okay, so here's the multi-ball.
Double jackpot. Triple jackpot. Super jackpot. Jackpot. Double jackpot. Triple jackpot.
So your jackpots are just the flashing ramps, you know, pretty
Double jackpot.
pretty straightforward. And if you can get, like, I'm a little out of rhythm right now, but if you can get in the rhythm,
Triple jackpot.
you can just drill jackpot shots all day. These ramps are not hard to hit.
Super jackpot. Jackpot.
Of course, you wouldn't know that from the way I'm playing right now. Get in there. There you go, up there.
Super jackpot.
So, like with most of these Magic Pixel tables, you get in your multi-ball, it's
Double jackpot.
jackpot for 1 million, double jackpot for 2, 3, then 5, and then you go through the cycle again.
Super jackpot. Jackpot.
Oh, and then you get the double drain, of course. Okay, that was a kickback, thankfully. But there's your multi-ball, and that's, again, a good way to get all your points on this table. Is doing that as, you know, just getting your multi-ball. So now, again, the multi-ball is lit up for me again, and if I really wanted to just, you know, kind of spam multi-ball, you can just do that over and over again. I haven't even gotten to the modes yet where you'll need to hit those spiral targets over there, which are not the easiest thing in the world to hit, especially those last two, as I mentioned. And unfortunately, you know, sometimes you just have to get lucky and maybe get a bank. Get a fortunate bank shot over there, or catch the ball on when it's rolling down your left flipper. You go way late of a shot, like way late. You got the A. Now I just need to get that L. But like I said, sometimes it's easier to do that when the ball has got some roll momentum. I was way late on that one. But anyway, but you get the idea. Work those spiral shots. But anyway, that is Nautilus Remake. So as I said, you know, really fun, really good multi-ball. When you get the multi-ball going, really easy to rack up your jackpots. And then you can, again, if you want to do something that requires a little bit more skill, a little bit more hard, a little more challenging, you know, work in the modes, so you can kind of play this table any way that you want. So anyway, enough droning on. Let me know in the comments, you know, if you have this table and played it, do you agree with the recommendation? Do you not agree with the recommendation? If you run out and buy it and play it and like it, let me know. If you run out and buy it and play it and don't like it, let me know. But let me know what you think. Nautilus Remake. Highly recommend it. Go out and grab it. Right now, on sale, 70% off. Less than $3. Can't recommend it more. Thanks, and hopefully we'll talk to you again soon. Look out for my other videos on recommendations, tutorials, like and subscribe, all of that. Thanks. Talk soon. Bye.